Bastards is definitely somewhat of a controversial title, but in Ephesians, it talks about how the Father of glory is the one from which all families derive their name. And in Genesis, it says that from Him we were birthed. He created us in His image. So this whole notion of there's no more bastards came about from the reality that before there was ever a snake in the garden lying to us, before there was ever any fruit to eat from, there was a declaration that we are children of the Most High, and we're good. Ooh, yeah, that's the question. What have I been doing the last few years? I've been living in Fort Wayne, Indiana, working at my job. I went back to school and got my master's, but ultimately, been enjoying Jesus. What a glorious life it is. Whether we're out touring the world or living in a home, working with our hands in the dirt in the backyard gardening. It's glorious because the presence of the Lord is everywhere. So I've just been here, hanging out, loving life. Man, they're kind of all my favorite, but the bookends, the first song and the last song, really kind of capture the message and the idea that the Lord has been sharing with me and our community here in Fort Wayne. And the first song is called I Do Not Regret You, and the last song is called You Thought That We Were Enemies. And it just basically encapsulates this notion that we were never a mistake, that God has always been for us, and we were intentional creations. Before time began, we were the dream. Heard all my screams and he sings. You are alive. You are my life. So the main difference between this record and the last record is that we just wanted to gather as many dudes in the studio as possible. So we just crammed Broncos from all over the country in there and had a great time. It really comes out in the songs. They're bigger, they're fuller. There's a lot of experimentation that we had with some flutes and some electric guitar and percussion. It was a lot of fun. I think in general, this one, the joy of just getting rowdy in the studio, hopefully really comes through even more than the last one, when we had a great time making the last one. Yeah, what I hope people experience when they listen to this is that there is a favor that the Lord Jesus has in you, on you, over you, through you. And so be yourself. Live your dreams. Follow your heart. Work a job. Be a farmer. Be a businessman. Be who you are, who you've always wanted to be, because before time began, there was the Lord, and He spoke you out, and He dreamt you out, and now here you are, living, breathing, a manifestation of the dreams of God. So be encouraged to love your life. Be encouraged that God is for you, not against you, that Jesus is real, and that even when things seem hard and all the world seems against you, that Jesus is with you, in you, through you. Together we rule these lands free. It's going to be alright. Don't you remember before the garden, that by my blood I swore you'd always be my child?